Okay, so here's our new Kenyan top bar hive. We're going to start beekeeping in our backyard, and this is almost done. We built most of it except for putting the aluminum top so that it's waterproof and will protect the water from rain, wind, and other things. But we're just going to go ahead and install the bees anyway, but I'll introduce the hive first. So a few things. Number one, this is a Kenyan top bar hive, which is different. I'm going to take off the top. Different from a traditional Langstroth hive. Langstroth hives are the kind that you see, they look like stacked drawers or cabinets. Whereas this is a long hive and there are no frames. All these are just top bars where the bees themselves will build out their comb, and it'll be completely natural. We have different types of top bars. There are 1.5 inch top bars, which are these all along here, and then these are 1.25 inch top bars, the width. And the reason why we have two types is that bees build different types of combs for different uses. The 1.5 inch bars are for honey storage or honeycombs, and these are for rearing their brood or brood combs, where the queen will be hopefully laying her eggs, and the worker attendant bees will be feeding the young, and the eggs will be hatching. There are about 30 top bars. They're all numbered. This is so that I can keep the orientation and maintain and be able to track what is where. Inside you'll see there's this follower board that I built. It's actually a top bar that I just added a little board. It's a divider, so that when the bees are first installed, they don't have access to the whole hive. They can concentrate building here, and then I'll open it up later on. Inside there's a feeder baggie with syrup. This is sugar water. This is to get them going and stimulate building of the comb before the nectar flows out into nature, and they can gather their own honey or nectar and pollen. If you come over on this side, you can see the entrance is over here. This is where the bees will get in and out of the hive. I can close it out. This is kind of an entrance reducer. I can remove the whole thing completely, and they're able to get in and out much better. But we'll keep it closed for now to prevent robbing and raiding bee colonies, because the hive at this point is going to be weak when they're first installed. They won't have the defenses to be able to protect their number one, their stores or their queens or any of the eggs that might be laying. So we'll keep this small for now. Right here there's a little clean out door, a little latch to keep anything from tampering. But if you open it up inside, there's a screen on the top, and that's to allow mites to fall through onto the bottom board. Here's the bottom board right here, and this slides in and out. I push it out, and that allows us to clean out the hive whenever we need to. But if you look at the screen bottom board, or the mite board, you can see that if there are tracheal mites or varroa mites on the bees, they'll get them. When they fall off, they'll fall through the mesh, and then hopefully not be able to crawl back up into the hive. But that'll allow a little bit more hygienic environment. Okay, so we're going to install the bees, and hopefully they take to the new hive and the queen is good and strong, and we'll see what happens. Thanks.